has everything in right, double it in and you bam it on the brown. Don't think about what happens to the green if you miss it. What a shot this is.
After colliding with the rim 3 times, the mother ball perfectly hid behind the black ball. The positioning is exceptionally precise. The most deadly thing is that this is an insane snooker trap. The distance between the cue ball and the target ball across the entire table. Not only is it extremely difficult to solve the ball, but even if it touches the target ball, it is also very easy to leave an attacking opportunity for the opponent and even directly send out a free kick. Alan McManus unsurprisingly got into huge trouble in front of this tight defense.
No, it slid. That'll be good.
His first attempt to solve the ball unfortunately resulted in the cue ball hitting the coffee ball. This ball solving route needs to perfectly avoid the 2 obstacles of the bottom bag opening and the blue ball. The difficulty is legendary. Due to the foul, the coffee ball stopped at the edge of the reservoir, unable to form a continuous attacking opportunity. Ding Junhui decisively chose to reset the opponent and release the ball again. McManus attempted to change the route for the second time. However, the distance between the cue ball and the first tank was too short, causing the ball to slow down too early and fail to reach the top tank. However, tactically speaking, this new route looks much safer and more feasible than the first attempt.
Well, I'm not going to challenge McManus' shot selection on safety, I can tell you. No then.
The third attempt to solve the ball is already very close to the target, but due to the limited range of force caused by the hitting angle, the cue ball stopped again. Let's see if he can increase his hitting power next time.
Not quite. There's the slide.
However, the deviation grew larger and larger, and on the fourth attempt, not only was the strength insufficient, but there were also errors in the hitting angle. At this point, Ding Junhui had already gained an absolute advantage in psychological warfare. If McManus continues to make mistakes, Ding Junhui will effortlessly win this game.
If position, and I'd agree with that.
This is a better line if he's hit.
After the fifth attempt to release the ball, McManus even turned around dejectedly and didn't want to look again, because he immediately realized that the hitting force was still not enough. Nevertheless, the stroke path this time was the most precise of these attempts.
They will get another chance, Alan McManus, regardless of what happens here.
The sixth attempt still failed. At this point, due to consecutive penalty points, the difference in scores between the two is exactly equal to the remaining total score on the table. McManus no longer needs to continue solving the ball. In this way, Ding Junhui easily took control of the game with legendary snooker defense. Next, he stepped